Welcome to an episode of the Ducks on Base podcast, where we are recording live as the NCAA tournament selection show gets underway. So we'll have our live reactions of how the draw comes, and we'll see who Oregon gets to see in the Eugene Regional.
Yeah, we're gonna have a recap episode out probably tomorrow about the weekend overall. Oregon does, if you don't know, Oregon does get the loss against UCLA in what was it, 11 innings. But overall, I think Oregon did enough, as we saw, to get a host spot, which was the big thing. And we'll see what we get. It's gonna be interesting to see, but it's at least you got a host, and that's two hosts in a row for Oregon, which is a big accomplishment.
Yeah, hopefully we can avenge our performance from last year. We'll be able to type this as we go.
Oh, and the big news, we'll do another episode hopefully this week talking about Riki Nishida. He finally gets a call up, the first member of the 2023 Oregon squad to make the majors.
Ooh.
And he's actually batting ninth today and playing right field for the White Sox.
Let's go
against the Twins.
Let's go. All right, here we go. UCLA expected. If I can type. Oh.
Okay. They said St. Mary's, so this basically guarantees Washington State for us, with St. Mary's being the 4th seed in that regional. Cal Poly, okay, so it's going to be...
Oh, do you think Arizona State?
It could be Arizona State.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech, okay.
Am I typing this right? Is Cal Poly a 2 seed or a 3 seed?
I think I would assume they're the 2 seed.
Okay.
Well, actually, why aren't they numbered?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why aren't the 2 seeds numbered? Did someone forget to put them on the...
ESPN? Hello? Anyone? That's an interesting regional. All right, we have
Atlanta's, I assume this is number 2.
Yes.
Yeah, Georgia Tech's 2.
UIC, okay.
The USC's? Oh, UIC, okay.
UIC, they won their regional, or sorry, their conference tournament. The Citadel Bulldogs.
They surely have to give them like some... Oh, okay, they get Oklahoma, okay.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. So the bottom is the two. What happened to numbering the? Okay, whatever.
The bottom is the...
Yeah, I think the bottom is
Oh yeah, home, I guess. So
Virginia Tech is the 2 seed.
All right. I'm gonna go look up the D1 baseball field of 64 that they just put out.
All right, we have number 3
Is-
Georgia expected.
They had Oklahoma as a 3 seed, which is interesting.
Huh.
D1 did.
Interesting. They get the Long Island. I forget what their mascot is. It's the 4 seed in the regional. The Long Island Sharks. Okay.
Oh yeah, they were the ones. I think was it last year? It was last year that pulled off that big.
Liberty. Liberty. Liberty makes it.
Okay, if we believe in Liberty's like only job, we do want the 3. We do want the what is it? The
14.
15 seed.
I think the 14. They get Boston
No,
College.
the 14 seed.
Yeah. All right. That's crazy. They weren't even supposed like Florida. Florida had like a 6-0 lead and blew it against Georgia in the semis. All right, who we got here? Auburn. Okay.
Auburn. This is. I think this is pretty much. Yeah, this is chalk. I wonder if they're going to go in order. Milwaukee.
Conference champion, the Horizon League.
They have it. They have a. They're under 500.
Okay, we got NC State as the 3 seed.
Oh wait, NC State made it in then.
Yeah,
Were they out? No, they
think
were in last 4 in, and then
yeah,
UCF is at the pool.
that has to be the best celebration, best selection show party of the year. Live from the Orlando pool. That's an interesting regional. Offhand, I'd say Auburn probably takes that regional
Easily, yeah.
easily,
But
you never know.
I mean, I think we still haven't seen the biggest stuff yet, which is Mercer versus like UTSA, TCU, and Texas State.
Yeah,
That's the biggest question. Or
Yeah.
5, North Carolina. Was this? I think this was also predicted. Yeah, North Carolina was 5.
VCU, the A10 champs. East Carolina. East Carolina has a tie in there low. Right.
It's actually interesting not seeing them host. Usually they host, so they had a fairly down year. But
Tennessee. Oh. Ooh.
was Tennessee supposed to be in?
No, Tennessee's.
Oh yeah, they're in there.
That's an interest. That is not going to be an easy regional.
Yeah, no, especially that 2-3 games actually going to be pretty
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
The question is Kentucky going to be in? That's also the other question.
Yes,
Kentucky.
I'm very interested to see the rest of the bottom, or like the last four in and who's first 4 out. I know Mercer was it. It's gonna be an interesting case. Texas. I think D1 had them at 6. Holy Cross. Okay. The Patriot League champs. The Holy Cross Crusaders. Oh, like at Tarleton State.
That was one of the things, one of the ones that they thought Oregon could have.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Okay, UCSB. Okay, well, this is gonna be a hard one. I think if they can get by without using Jackson Flora for the first game, Texas is gonna be in a world of hurt.
Yeah. It'll be. I think knowing what we know about UCSB, I think it'll be interesting if they to see if they save Flora for game 2 or not, or they just have to send it in game 1. We'll see.
I think they have enough pitching that they could do it. Okay, Tuscaloosa is the 7th seed.
Yep.
Right now, it's been chalk to see who gets the seeding. Alabama State.
I wouldn't be surprised if like Little Rock was in here. No. Okay. Guess not.
USC Upstate. I think they won their league. Yeah, they did.
Yes. Oh, look, it's our former pitching coach.
Oklahoma State, they're in the 2 seed.
I think that's gonna be I think if Oklahoma State gets out of that first game, I think if it's them against Alabama, it's be an interesting pitching matchup.
Now, this is good overall. At least UCSB is not in our regional.
Yes.
That was
that increases the likelihood of Wazoo and Florida. Okay. All right, so I think the top 8 is kind of
it's all pretty much predicted. The teams being in isn't really a question so far.
Yeah.
Ryder, okay, they won their championship. The MAC. Goodbye, MAC.
You can rip the back.
It's over.
Troy, okay.
Okay, Troy was not supposed to be in, I don't think. Oh no, Troy was last 4.
They were sweating because of their the Sun Belt performance.
So there's projected 2 more spots.
Yes. Miami,
okay.
Oh boy.
Why are the reaction cameras behind the main camera?
Florida, Miami could be an interesting game 3 if they get there.
I think Florida swept
Miami.
this year.
Yeah, I think so.
That's an interesting.
Also, see, because they have what's his name, Liam Peterson. So that's their ace. So I could see a world where they save him for game.
Let me see. Florida baseball. Let's see.
And we have a commercial break.
That was the first one, so it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Let's see. Miami, yeah, they played 3. They were supposed to play 3 games. They played 2, and they canceled the third one.
Well, all right. So after the first half of the bracket, increases the likelihood of
Let's put on it the like last 4 in, last 4 out. So we know that the last 4 in is
well, we think for now they still haven't.
yeah. So the last 4 in is I would say Troy and NC State are definitely in. They're the last. So I'd say Troy and NC State are probably 2 of the last 4 in.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what the ones that are out.
I think I wouldn't be surprised if it was like Pitt. I know Pitt was trying to make a case, but I don't think the committee is going to go for that.
Yeah, so looking at these regionals, like Georgia Tech seems really top heavy. I think Georgia has the easiest regional of them.
Yeah.
I think Boston College has struggled. They've done well, but they've struggled over the year.
I thought they were a solid team, but like I think it's.
Oh, they've lost 4 in a row.
Yeah, I think recently they've struggled.
Okay, they got bounced in the first round on their first matchup.
Did they lose too?
They get swept by Georgia Tech. Okay, that happens.
Yeah.
And they lost 8-2 against Miami. And then they got lost 2 games to Clemson. And they keep losing their midweeks. So I definitely think that's the easiest regional so far. The UCLA one's kind of sneaky. St. Mary's is pretty okay. Cal Poly is pretty good. Virginia Tech is kind of just like the wild card there.
Yeah.
Oklahoma is the Georgia Tech regional is like really top heavy.
And we're back. Yeah. Southern Miss is the
9th seed.
Okay. Who else? Little Rock, let's go. The Ohio Valley champs. Little Rock. Shout out Isaac Avenue, who got 3 innings saved to send them to the win in their championship game.
Jacksonville State. They're a 3 seed, interestingly.
I think some have them as 2, right?
No, but the top ones are the 3 seed.
Virginia.
And then the bottom ones are the 2 seed, I believe. Yeah, Virginia. I think Virginia's a 2 seed this year.
That makes sense. Okay.
I think Mercer's in then.
You think?
If Mercer, if they have Jacksonville State as a 3 seed, I think Mercer should be in. It'd be actually pretty surprising if they weren't at this. So, looking at the next one, probably Texas A&M.
Florida State.
Oh, it's Florida State. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think A&M is probably an 11. I've already guessed St. John's.
Yeah. Well, the big question is, are they going to put a St. John's is in?
Big East champs.
Yep. Are they going to have the Pac-12 regional? We're getting closer. Northern Illinois. I think that was one of them that
Yes.
it might be.
Arizona
There's a chance it could
Oh,
just be the Pac-12 regional.
Oh, I mean, that's
Coastal Carolina is the 2. That's a hard regional, I think.
yeah, because that sets up
Coastal and Florida State.
Yeah, that sets up a potential Wes Mendez, Cameron Flukie matchup in a potential.
Coastal's gotten better, I believe, or they started really bad because of all the injuries.
And they got Flukie back.
I'm seeing your schedule for Florida. They've lost 2 in a row. That's not great.
Wow.
Oh, Eugene is
Hello.
11. Wow.
Oregon as the 11th national seed.
Wow, they must really like what happened this weekend.
Yeah. We got the Ivy League.
Oh, Yale? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
That's interesting.
Do we get chaos here? Do we get Pac-12?
Okay, so we won't get Washington State, which they're gonna fly Washington State far away.
No, they're a 3 seed.
Oh, they're the 3 seed. Oh, is it gonna be?
Hold on. Committee?
Are they just gonna like destroy the Pac-12 from within the first game or no?
Yeah, they are.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Pac-12 chaos.
Pac-12 just instant. Wait, is that what trophy are they have? Is that their like College World Series trophy?
Who? Oregon State?
Yeah, I'm just wondering what trophy they have in the middle of their screen. This is going to be an interesting one. Yeah. Yale baseball. They won their conference.
Yep.
They, as we saw, they're 13-1. Let's see. Did we play George Washington this year?
No.
I don't think so. I think we put them last year. I'm trying to see what they played Columbia. They had a tie 15-15. That was their tie. They played Pepperdine.
Okay.
That's kind of their one. Okay, Texas A&M, Lamar. Yeah, did we play any of the Ivy League this year?
No.
Is it? The issue is that a lot of the Ivy Leagues don't play any like big out of conference.
Yeah.
especially since the academic focus. Oh, Texas State got in. Oh, this is bad for Mercer. Oh, USC's in this regional.
Oh, that's. Ooh.
Texas State got in. Maybe there's one more spot now. It's either Kentucky or Mercer at this point.
We'll see. We'll see if SEC bias prevails, but I think Mercer should get in, based on how this is developing.
I'm sorry, USC. I think you're kind of dumb. All right, who are we playing? We're playing Texas.
Oh boy. Hey, at least when I go to A, potential to go A&M.
Yeah,
Nebraska.
it's okay. Jackson, Florida. All right, Lincoln.
Okay.
Man, they must love Oregon getting those like close wins against UCLA. South Dakota State. Okay, that's a semi gimme, I think. This was like a big upset for South Dakota State to win that regional. Arizona State, okay.
That's a 3 seed. Let's see who they get that is their 2 seed.
Oh, Arkansas?
Ole Miss.
Okay. That's better than Arkansas. I think Nebraska at least gets 1-0, and then we'll see what happens.
Oh, that Arizona State Ole Miss game is about to be a really good game. They have to use their ace now.
Yeah.
Huh. I was not expecting Oregon to be an 11 seed.
That's really high. I think
I'm not complaining, but like I am surprised.
yeah, especially them getting a 3. Yeah.
Okay.
They must rate the Big Ten really highly this year.
Yeah.
Because especially UCLA getting so Lipscomb.
I would guess. I think they're rewarding.
It's definitely not RPI because Oregon is.
Yeah. But I feel like they're rewarding us for what I don't know. What would be 2-1 against USC,
3-1 against
with
Nebraska, and then
Bring-
a 1-4 against UCLA. But Cincinnati is in.
Rip Louisiana pitching. They got to face one of the top home run hitters in the country, and Tank Davis.
Yeah, Cincinnati in. Man. All right, so it's going to be Kansas and West Virginia are the last two.
Who do you think? Kansas?
I think Kansas. Yeah, Kansas is ahead because they won their tournament.
Yeah.
I think you could. Yeah, you could already put it in. So it's Kansas and then West Virginia is the last one. All right. Here's the big question: is Kentucky in or is it Mercer?
It would help if I could spell Virginia.
All right. 4 seed.
Thanks. Okay. They won their conference tournament. Okay.
South Dakota State writer. Do you have Illinois Chicago in there?
Yeah, that's UIC.
Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to find which is the last one. Do you have Binghamton in?
No, not yet.
Yes, I think it's Binghamton is that last. Missouri State. So I think Binghamton is the last the 4. Arkansas, okay. That was kind of obvious. Goodbye, Kansas. Arkansas is mad and they will
I don't
run
think
through.
that Northeastern team is a joke either. I think they could be a sleeper.
Yep, and then you have to travel to Atlanta and face Georgia Tech. Who I think if we had to rate the teams, I think it's like Georgia and Georgia Tech are like 1 and 2 in current form, and then it's UCLA.
Yeah.
I think UCLA is definitely like a tier, like they're on that tier. They had the highest potential. Morgantown. I think it's Binghamton. Is this one?
Let's see.
Where are they in a nightclub? Okay. Good job being in the nightclub. Yeah, it's Binghamton. And is it Mercer or is it Kentucky?
All right, let's find out.
Or are they both in? They knock someone else out.
Kentucky.
Wow. Okay, Mercer's out.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who
And the thing here.
Rip.
Wake
So
Forest again.
I would guess
Last 4. The first one out is definitely Mercer. Last one in is Kentucky. I'm pretty certain. It's either Kentucky or Texas State.
But did Texas State win their conference?
No, they didn't. No, I think it's Wake Forest and Virginia for that last one. Oh, I guess we can color code it. First regional, like put green for like likely winners, and and then yellow for like secondary. I think it's just the first one is definitely chalk. Like Virginia Tech is the yellow, is the second one.
Yeah.
I think Cal Poly definitely has a shot. The second one's also chalk.
Yep.
Third one's also chalk. That's kind of it. I think it's chalk. I think NC State's like really struggled over the past few weeks.
This one I think is a crapshoot right here. I think the 5 regional.
I think it's North Carolina is gonna win because they're in.
But I think
and then I would put both of them as yellow. 6 is just the first 2.
Yep.
Again.
Tard. Yeah, I could see Tarleton State, but I don't think they would have the firepower to get past Texas if they were to.
My question is that if UC Santa Barbara can just get through not using Jackson Flora, I think they become the favorites.
Yeah,
if they can win the first game without using Jackson Flora, they can get to the 2-0 game and then just try to outpitch Texas.
Yeah,
I think if they have to use Jackson Flora the first game, I think it's just I don't think they have a shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
because I don't think their 2 and 3 pitchers can withstand that offense like twice.
Yeah.
I think they could. I think they need for UC Santa Barbara to win that regional. They need to get like their Sunday pitcher to pitch the first game, try to get them through that, and then use Flora, and then just use 2 more pitchers and just try to get that third win somehow.
Right.
I think the next one is kind of chalk. I don't. This one's kind of close. Florida and Miami. I think
It's
Florida has the win. Here, Miami's 2.
Did Troy win their conference tournament? No, right?
No, they didn't.
Trying to remember.
Yeah, no, they didn't. But I think they won their regular season. I think
Yeah.
that was it.
I think they lost. I think Troy got to the championship game and then they lost.
Virginia. Let me look up what they've done this year. Because Virginia is always pretty good.
Yeah.
Did they have any like significant wins? They beat North Carolina early on in the year.
My opinion, I'm gonna go with and I'll probably be wrong here. I'm gonna say Virginia wins that regional.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that Virginia has I think Southern Miss might have more talent.
Yeah. But I think, can you look at Southern Miss's schedule? Who they played of relative note?
I think they've been pretty good.
I know. I think they've had some.
Okay, so they played UC Santa Barbara. They beat them. They beat Oregon State. They beat Alabama. They beat Mississippi State. They beat Ole Miss. They lost to Mississippi State. Got smacked. They lost to Ole Miss. Tulane they beat. Yeah. I think it's really a toss-up between those two.
Yeah.
I think that's just like a 50-50 regional.
I'd give the nod to Virginia, but I also could see Southern Miss winning that. So we'll just leave it like that.
I think Florida State. I think this one's also another toss-up.
Yeah.
If Coastal can get like the potential out of it, this one's truly just a toss-up.
Yes.
It's basically gonna be if Oregon and Oregon State can win their first game, it's just gonna be. I think Oregon has the better pitching, and then Oregon State has the more consistent offense overall. I think they have the more potential for the offense, but Oregon has by far, I think, this season because of Dax Whitney going down, I think Oregon has the better pitching overall, which is going to be the big question. But this one's just truly a toss-up.
Yeah, we'll leave both yellow. I think that's.
And we'll talk more about it, but this is Texas A&M is going to just this regional is over already. I think Texas A&M just has the more offense, and I think USC. It's going to be interesting to see if that pitching carries over, but it's really just an offensive issue for USC this year. Ole Miss is going to win this regional.
I could see Nebraska. Nah, I honestly, I think whoever wins the 2-3 wins the regional.
Yeah.
So I see ASU as I don't think Nebraska's winning that regional.
Yeah, I think they kind of. They're Nebraska is like an interesting case, right? They beat USC, who really just don't have any offense, and they really rely on their pitching to win them games. Like, I want to see, like, I really wish we saw the Nebraska UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we saw Nebraska UCLA, we could actually get an accurate picture of what their season is. And Mississippi State, Cincinnati. Okay, this is Mississippi State winning. I think they got like kind of a cupcake regional.
This
I would say it's Cincinnati because of the hitting.
Yeah.
This is Arkansas.
Could see. Oh shit.
This is Arkansas easily. Arkansas is like the hotter team right now, and they have.
They won. Did they win? No, they didn't.
They came in second. They lost to Georgia.
Yeah,
but they're the hotter team. I think Kansas also won their conference, but see that.
This is gonna be an interesting.
I think it's between Wake Forest and West Virginia. So I put both of them yellow. Kentucky is in a tailspin.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it would be interesting. Oregon State would host over UC Santa Barbara. If the 2 seats make it out?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. But we'll see what happens. I think Oregon will do Cal Scolari game 1. And then we'll put Will Sanford in for the 2 game. We'll talk about that more tomorrow.
Yep.
I think we should just wait until the end of this interview and see
the first 4.
If they do have the last 4 in. Last 4 out.
It should be in the. They usually do. There's also 15 minutes left of the show, so.
Yeah, because they have to talk about it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Game times to be announced. Are they going to an ad break?
I think so.
No.
See what the White Sox moves were. How much? Oh, the DFA Kelnick. Okay. I would be very interested to see them explaining the last 4 over Mercer.
That would be interesting.
Hmm.
I wonder if they'll have the guy on. They might.
What guy? The committee guy?
Yeah. I think they usually do.
Yeah, usually do. I love they changed. They finally changed the spot for where they do selection, or like the selection show for Oregon. They used the new I don't remember what it's called, like the new thing they put in the new thing they built. Oh, did you see Ryan Nelson went 8 innings yesterday?
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been swamped, so we haven't done our MLB one. Sadly,
Yeah.
David Peterson lost his rotation spot.
Rip. Honestly, I would have not been mad. I would have been fine. It sucks that the game ended on a hit by pitch. Oh, here we go. First season as chairman of the committee.
Well, you didn't put out the 1 through 32. Can I see the 1 through 32?
Where was his promised 1 to 32, guys? Because we can assume, but we are also not in the committee. Ooh, I'll watch this after. Ooh, sorry, side tangent. Riku's wearing 51. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, let's go. Shoot. It would be funny if they just put um Oregon as the 12 seed and Texas A&M as the 11 seed, just for Texas A&M potential. Let's see. I think if Arkansas if they had won the SEC tournament, they would have been a host. But that's what I think. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here it is. Michigan was actually really close. So they had Troy as the last. Yeah, I don't think Kentucky deserved to be in, but I think they had their guy on the
on the committee.
Yeah, on their committee, so they were kind of guaranteed to get in. All right, well, that's kind of it.
Yep.
For the show, we'll have our predictions out tomorrow. We'll first go over Yale. We'll have a general one, and then each day following we'll put out. So on Tuesday we'll have the general. Wednesday we'll have Yale. Thursday we'll have Oregon State, and then we'll have Washington on Friday, right before the game for right before the first game, so that we can have all of our understandings for each team. We'll go live Friday night prior after the game sometime, and then we'll go Saturday whenever the game comes out.
Yep.
Then.
Perfect. I hope make sure you guys like and subscribe on YouTube and Spotify for all your podcast stuff. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well. We'll be posting a lot of content, whether it's regarding the tournament, Riku Nishida making his debut, or just some other stuff surrounding Oregon baseball. But with that being said, we'll see you guys back here for the next episode.